Hi friends, my name is Nomin. I'm a certified life coach. Besides being a life coach, I'm a former auditor, accountant who quit a corporate job to pursue my passion. And also I'm a new immigrant to Canada from Mongolia. Me and my family moved to Canada 3 years ago. I was so lucky to find a job in my professional field. I still decided to quit and start this YouTube channel to spread the message for other people to live their authentic life, pursue their passion, and live a life that's aligned with their true self. If this is what you love, please subscribe to my channel so we stay connected. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I learned to stay attuned with my physical sensations, connected to my emotions, and heal my traumas, and finally found a peace within myself. At this point, I'm in a stage where I can navigate my life with peace and joy, even through the challenging times. I can't say I don't have struggles, I don't have anxiety, but I know that there is an anxiety and more space to hold love and peace within myself. And I would like to share what are the main takeaways from all my learnings throughout this journey for the last 17 years. There are 4 main aspects in our body that I would like to talk about today, because these are the key 4 areas that we need to know if you want to live a happy, peaceful, passion-driven life. So 4 main areas are our brain, our emotions, our mind, and our essence, which is who we are. Let's start with our brain. Brain is almost like a machine. It's structured in a way that it's identical for almost all of us. And key findings that I would like to share today is we have prefrontal lobe, that our prefrontal cortex is located. This structure of our brain is responsible for our learning, creative thinking, reasoning, and problem solving. In other words, it's a smart part of our brain that makes us also different than the rest of the living creatures. Also, I want to mention about the amygdala that's located in our limbic system, which is slightly below our prefrontal lobe. And amygdala is responsible for our emotions, things like anxiety, fear. The original purpose for amygdala is to protect ourselves from immediate danger. Humans and all other animals have it, so that we are protecting ourselves from the immediate danger. And we are emotional beings that thinks. We feel and then we think. Because I have this knowledge, I understood that anytime my amygdala gets triggered and I feel a fear, I get frozen. I can only make smart decisions if I feel safe, if my amygdala is not alert. The studies show that for our amygdala to calm down, it takes 90 seconds. There are different methods that you can use. For me, it's usually a breathing, a box breathing, or walk in the nature, different systems that I can calm down my nervous system. And for me, it usually takes a lot more than 90 seconds, although the study shows it takes about 90 seconds. So any decision I make sure that I'm not responding to my amygdala, I'm not responding to my emotion. Make sure I'm not making any decisions, because if I make any decisions when I'm alert, if I'm responding to my fear, then I might regret it when I'm in a much different state, when I'm in more calm state. And that is same with every single person. The brain structure is very identical for almost all of us. Second, I would like to talk about emotions. Managing my emotions were so hard, was the hardest but most rewarding feeling I have ever had. I'm at the stage where I am good with catching the emotions. I can say, hey, there's an emotion there, so I can feel it. One thing I learned from years of meditation, years of learning, that the heart has a space to hold the grief, all the fear, all the sadness, negative emotions, but there's more space to hold grace, compassion, and love. We have a lot of space to hold both feelings at the same time. It is possible to feel frustrated, but at the same time to feel compassionate with what makes us frustrated. Because there are so many different emotions, we contain multitudes. It looks like it's just one, I am just one person, but I have a lot of different emotions within myself. Some emotions can show up as anger. Some of them can show up as sadness, loneliness. The best way to connect with your emotions is talk to them, calm them down, acknowledge and calm them down. We have to treat our emotions as if it's a separate living creature. We have to treat as if we are talking to somebody else that is in a deep, deep pain. And if you give them a time, if they give them a grace, if they give them a love for each one of them, it calms down and it dissolves. The way I connect with my emotions is I put my hands in my chest and say, I'm here with you. You're safe with me. I'm here for you. Because I know that my heart always has enough compassion and love to that emotion. I can contain both the fear and love at the same time. What is not the right way to treat the emotion is by denying it. That was me in the past. I rejected it and say, I shouldn't be thinking this way. I'm sad, but I shouldn't be sad. I have everything. I shouldn't be feeling lonely because there are so many people around me. I shouldn't be feeling jealous because this is my best friend. But there was a feeling. There was an anger. There was a loneliness. And I was pressing down because I didn't like those emotions that I hold. I didn't like them. That's why I've almost always resisted, and there was a fight between me. There was a fight between the animals inside of me because I contain multitudes. Because I didn't know, I didn't have enough knowledge. And then second thing I also did was pretending that it's not there. The living emotional being was living inside of me, but I was pretending it wasn't there, and I was trying to replace with joy, with a smile on my face. I was trying to pretend that I'm okay when I'm not okay. I was trying to pretend I want to help, but I was sad inside of me. I was always showing up, although I needed a time. Don't pretend that it's not there, because the only way you can deal and connect with your emotions is acknowledge it and show love and compassion and accept it as it is. as who they are. The next I'm going to talk about mind. Mind is almost like a child. It's so curious, it sees what's happening, and it's like very fast-paced, and appears and disappears, appears and disappears. It's something so fast that it's not possible to control it. And it's always there. It's like running around, like it's like everywhere. So if we try to control our mind, it's not going to work. So I just let it go. If your mind is always sad, because definitely there was a time when I felt always sad. I always felt not safe. And my mind was, how can I be safer? How can I protect myself? How can I protect myself? How can I stay small so I feel safe, so nobody sees me? And that was definitely a sign of severe anxiety or depression. Luckily, I was able to get out of that state because of the people around me, the help I had, and the meditation and then techniques I learned. So I'm happy and thankful for that. And my favorite author, Martha Beck, says, mind is a child that's interested in events, interested in what's happening, but the mother is interested in child. So mother is the essence of who we are. The last thing I want to talk about, the essence of who we are, acknowledging that we are a soul in human body is the first gateway to peace. Acknowledging that we have a soul that is higher than our logic, that is higher than whatever we can think of, gives us a peace, gives us a safety, makes us think, I'm okay no matter what. Because the essence, the soul that we have is part of a bigger universe. If I think about myself as I'm a drop in the ocean, I cannot be separated from the ocean because I am the ocean. Although I am a drop, I am still an ocean, part of the ocean. It makes me feel safe because, well, if I am part of the ocean, why should I be worried about me? What's the point of me being so worried, feeling so small, because the essence of who I am is so big. Everybody else is another drop, and then together we are combined, make an ocean. So for me, as a one drop of this everlasting wave of ocean, what's the point for me to get worried about small things? What's the point for me to feel not safe? Because I am a part of a huge wave of ocean. But it's not an ocean, it's like love. Replace the ocean, the mentality, the idea of the ocean is the same, but replace it with love. It gives us a freedom and safety. Without feeling safe, without feeling free, we can't make any choices. Well, if I'm safe and if I'm free, what's there to do? What's there left to do? If I'm safe, if I'm free, what can I do? So my job is to savor what the life is offering us. My job is to find out what is my role in this life. What's my natural talent? Who are the people I'm supposed to meet? How can I enjoy? We're here to enjoy by doing what we are naturally good at, meeting people that we're supposed to meet, and expand and learn from all the experiences that we have, and getting to know more and more about each other and getting to know more and more about ourselves. And I find that spreading the knowledge to all of you who are watching and helping them to live even more joyful life adds meaning to my life, so that I get greater, I get happier, and we together grow. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to connect with me, if you want to get a coaching service with me, please go to my website and book a session with me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.